What's going on everyone, it's Tom here from Sneaks and Heat. In today's video we're going to be checking out how to tell the difference between a real pair of Bape NMDs against a fake pair of Bape NMDs. So this has been a lot of problems, there's a lot of people stunting on some fake pairs and it's just not fair for people if they are trying to buy the real deal. They cost spending a lot of money, so this video is hopefully going to clear things up. So in this first image we've got a real pair on the left and a fake pair on the right. Now what you need to notice is the lining on the toe box. So as you can see just under the laces, it's a lot darker on the real pair, and in comparison to the fake pair is a lot more pronounced, and it's not the line, but I mean the actual shoe itself is more solid, whereas the real pair obviously is made of the sort of mesh material and it's a bit more floppy. So you just got to be careful about that first line that comes up underneath the laces. What you also might notice is that both of these shoes are actually the same size. So you can see that the one on the right does look like a couple of sizes bigger. So be very careful, obviously, because like I just said, it's that more solid material. It looks a whole lot bigger with those shoes. Now this next one in this image is still the left is the real, right is the fake. Is pretty obvious when you see it, but you won't notice it until you're up close. Now on the left one you can see there is no green box next to the brown line that runs across the toe box, whereas on the right one there's just this odd green little square on there, so that's completely off. And then also where that brown line goes across the toe box there is a brown stripe that goes, which is rectangular, and again this is a clear sign that you've got a fake pair. Now this is a very small difference, but when you look up close next to the hexagons on the sole, the diamonds that wrap their way around the outside of the sole are different when you look up close. But again, unless you flip the shoe over and stare at it really close, there's no way you're going to be able to see this. Now looking at the back of the shoe, it's very clear to see which is the fake and which is the real. So obviously the real is on the left, and the distance between the Adidas heel tab and the boost bit is very small. And that white tab in the middle is normal English, is regular English writing. On the right you can see that the boost is on the bottom is a little bit not as well cut out, and as you see glue stains, and then the gap in between the Adidas heel tab and the boost is a lot bigger with the NMD style writing. Also you can see the difference between the difference of colours of the Adidas heel tabs on each side. The one on the left looks a little bit more yellowy green, whereas the one on the right is more of a nude colour. Now at the front of the shoe we can see the difference between the toe boxes. On the real pair it comes up a lot higher and it fits like a lot more professionally well made, as on the fake pair it just sits completely flat on the front and doesn't wrap around up to the front of the shoe. Again, we can see a better look at the sort of floppiness in the design of the left materials against the more structured, more solid materials on the right. This final difference is probably quite a tricky one to spot, especially as it's on the inside of the shoe. The difference is that the colour of the fake pair on the right and the real pair on the left is ever so different. The real pair is more of a yellowy sand colour, whereas on the pair on the right it's that off green. So by that difference you can see what is different between the two shoes. So a few things for you to remember. Make sure if you are going to be buying such an expensive pair of shoes that you know that there's other pairs that are going to be fake out there, always check, ask for as many pictures as you can, do as much comparison, and the main thing is if the price is that good, it's probably not going to be legit, because who really is going to be selling so cheap? So be careful out there guys. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like as well if you enjoyed your video. See you in the next one.